My name is Matthew Wayne Selznick, and I know this much. There's probably not too many reasons that a total stranger who doesn't know me would give a damn about whether or not I know this much or that much or any much for that matter. So this is episode 1 of I Know This Much, and on this show I use it as a platform to talk about things that are on my mind, subjects having to do with creativity and philosophy and spirituality and relationships and love and pop culture and current events, whatever. And kind of the idea is right there in the title. I know this much. In other words, I fully admit that I may not know all there is to know about what I might want to talk about. And that's kind of the point. Maybe to challenge my own assumptions, to work out by talking with you how I feel about certain things, to vent, and to finally to get your input on these things and maybe give me something new to think about. But why the heck should you listen to me? Why should you care? What gives me the right to say that I even know that much? Well, I'm, I guess, a pretty standard baseline human being in his late 40s in the United States of America, white male, and all that entails, good and bad and otherwise. I've lived a little while, I've been married twice. I've been in long-term relationships and short relationships and great relationships and awful relationships. I've been a musician with over 200 original songs to my credit. I've got a cat, as you can hear, so that counts for something with at least a pretty large percentage of those of you who are watching or listening to this. Anyway, I've been playing music in bands and solo for a huge portion of my adult and young adult life. I'm a creator with books and short stories and nonfiction work published. I am a digital native, sort of. I remember CompuServe, and Prodigy, and AOL. I was members of all of those. I remember Gopher. Yeah? Anybody? I vote. I have been a Christian and a pagan and an atheist and an agnostic. And these days, I like to say that I choose to live poetically. In other words, I'm not afraid of embracing metaphor and understanding just how that can enrich my life. I've lied, I've cheated, I've committed adultery, I've inspired, I've supported, I've encouraged. I don't have any kids, but I came close. And so, I'm just this guy, right? Like Zaphod Brebelbox. I'm just this dude who has things to talk about, and I want to talk about them with you. So that's what I Know This Much is all about. My perspective. Maybe you find it worthwhile. Maybe you don't. If you don't, by all means, stop right now, because it's not going to be any fun for you. It's not going to be any fun for me. Why bother? There's so much else you could be looking at. I just saw a video today of a corgi eating a head of lettuce. So there's stuff out there that you can certainly fill up your time with. But if you can relate, or if I inspire you or piss you off enough for you to participate, then let's see what we do, right? It's funny, it's been a few weeks since I recorded episode 0 of I Know This Much. And yeah, this has been a busy month, and I'm in a new relationship, and I've got a lot of work, and I've got other creative stuff that's on my plate. But also podcasts are a pain in the ass. Video podcasts are double the pain in the ass to create. So it's been rough to justify sitting down and talking to you people about this, even though I want to. And I realized that that's probably a great reason to sit down and actually do one of these, to do the actual official first episode of I Know This Much and put it out there. First it goes to my patrons at patreon.com/Matt Selznick. They get to see it. They get to see the unedited version of the video, and some of them get to see the unedited version of the audio. And then about a week later, I give it to the rest of you. And they deserve some content if they're donating to me at least $1 a month to support my creative endeavors. They deserve to have some creative endeavors, even if it's just me fulfilling my obligation to do 2 episodes of I Know This Much in a month. So here we are. This is episode 1. And in future episodes, there'll be a more specific topic. But I guess for now, I just wanted to say hello. My name is Matt. And invite you to maybe submit ideas for what you think I should talk about. What do you want to know that I might know this much about? What should we chat about? You can go to mattselznick.com and go to the contact page there and offer your suggestions. You can email me at mwsmedia@gmail.com. You can write an email, or you can record a little voice message on your phone or your portable media device and email that file to me there at mwsmedia@gmail.com. You can leave a comment in the show notes for episode 1 of I Know This Much at mattselznick.com. There's a ton of ways that you can leave a comment on the YouTube video on my channel, which you know where that is because you're watching this right now, and it'll be on the screen at the bottom there, right? Like you do. I'll make sure that that's done. The next episode will be maybe a week and a half after this one. I take in a lot of media every day. I'm sure I can find something to talk about. Meanwhile, there it is. If you really, really are into this idea, then again, I encourage you to go to patreon.com/Matt Selznick, MATTSELZNICK, and become a patron of my creative endeavors, which includes this show, I Know This Much. You can do that for as little as $1 per month. $1 a month gets you early access to each I Know This Much video. I'm reading from my cheat list here on my whiteboard that you can't see. Or you can do $3 a month and get a shout out in an episode, a listing on my website, and early access to the audio version of the show. There's $10 and $25 levels for other patron benefits. Go to patreon.com/Matt Selznick. Support the show. That's the end of the pitch. And by the way, that's the only kind of pitch I anticipate ever having on I Know This Much. I'm not interested in doing sponsorships or anything like that. It's entirely patron supported. So, anyway, blah, blah, blah. I know this much. You're probably about at your ceiling for wanting to watch this, because we're at a little over 10 minutes, and we all know that after 10 minutes, everyone on the internet turns into a pumpkin. So, my name is Matthew Wayne Selznick. Take care.